what is the job of our mind to protect us? So if it doesn't show us the problems or the challenges or the fears that will show up when we start to do anything, then we will not be guided right, because evolution needs to protect us, to keep us alive. Don't look at your negative thoughts as negative thoughts. Look at it as more like that it is preparation for you to be able to deal with what can happen. Learning to manage our negative thoughts, not learning to get rid of our negative thoughts, is the game that we are playing. I always try to think positive, but negative thoughts come first. So how do I overcome negative thoughts? One of the things I think very important to understand is that our mind thinks in negative. Okay, what is the job of our mind to protect us? So if it doesn't show us the problems or the challenges or the fears that will show up when we start to do anything, then we will not be guided right, because evolution needs to protect us, to keep us alive. So if you had to go out of your cave at some point and there were animals or nature that could have killed you and you did not have any fear, what are the chances of your survival? So remember that our survival depends on our negative thoughts. Once we understand that, we know today we are not in an environment which is going to kill us just by stepping out, right? So we have to see where in our life can we turn the negative thought to positive. So it's not about having only positive thoughts, it's about learning to go from negative to positive. So let's say I decide to start a new program, okay? And as I start that new program, the thought that's coming to me is, what if nobody joins? What if nobody pays? What if people find it expensive? What if, so all of my fears need to come. And as I process those fears, that okay, I'll do this. If nobody comes, I'll go and speak in 3 other forums. If this happens, I'll do this. If this happens, I'll do that. Michael Phelps speaks about this when he won all of those gold medals. He says that there was one of the things that he used to feel is that, what if his glasses break and water fills up? That was one of his fears. And so one of the things he used to do in his practice is that he used to always at one point fill up his glasses with water and count, because he can't see, count till the end of the pool and back end of the pool. So he knew exactly how many strokes and how many breaths it takes him to reach the end of the pool. In the finals of one of his Olympic swimming meets, he actually had a moment where his glasses filled up with water. But you know what? He didn't give up. He got the gold even in that, because he was so pre-prepared. So from today onwards, don't look at your negative thoughts as negative thoughts. Look at it as more like that it is preparation for you to be able to deal with what can happen. Okay, so for me, negative thoughts are just me just analyzing, okay, if this goes wrong, then this is what I'll do. If this goes wrong, this is what I'll do. Being only positive puts you in this positive bubble that when it bursts, you fall like anything. So you don't want to be in any, that's almost toxic positivity. When people say nothing goes wrong in my life because I'm always thinking positive, rubbish. If you are alive, you are going to have negative challenges, you're going to have negative problems, you're going to have toxic people, you're living a life, yeah. You're not, like my mom always says, if I have to drive a car alone on the Himalayas, of course anyone can drive. It's all about driving in traffic, no? So when you are in traffic, accidents will also happen, traffic will also happen, other cars will drive in a crazy manner also will happen. And learning to maneuver all of that is about living life correctly. So for all of you here who are thinking that you will ever reach a point where you'll only have positive thoughts, I have bad news. We are never going to reach there. Learning to manage our negative thoughts, not learning to get rid of our negative thoughts, is the game that we are playing. Okay?